Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the NDD Games YouTube channel. Today we're going to go through the top 5 cards of the year. So that includes the top 5 cards only released this year in 2021. So it's been a pretty crazy year. I mean, we started the year, if we have a little look, in February, I think it was the first set, we had Blazing Vortex. So let's cast our minds back. We had Pot of Prosperity, we had the Goddess Link 5, Tri Brigade Kit, crazy card for that deck. Then we had Ancient Guardians, reprint set, Light Nova Drive. We had Mu Beta, Diviner, King's Court, bringing us the Draco Future card, Dawn of Majesty, Ready Fusion, Baron as well. Secret Storm, could that be on the list? Who knows? Burst of Destiny. If you watched the channel, you'll know this is my set of the year. And then Brothers of Legend. So yeah, quite a few impactful sets, to say the least, I suppose. Not all sets have been like crazy this year. I think Burst of Destiny, I think towards the end of the stage of the year, we've seen like a massive power creep. If we have a little like cast our minds back, so I did some research right on like luxury gaming, remote duel, success. It was a lot of Dragon Link, Tri Brigade, Dino start of the year. Then we got to like mid-year, it was Drytron, Virtual World. So yeah, like a lot of those cards though were released last year, so it was quite difficult to put a list together for like impactful cards for this year. But you guys will understand my theory and like my cards that I picked. If you have any disagreements or if you think a card should be on the top 5 list, 100% let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. I love a good Yu-Gi-Oh debate, I love some theory. But without further ado guys, we're going to get straight into it. In 5th place, Burundi Flow. So this is a recent card released October. Yeah, October time in the Synchro Storm set. It's very new, so it's only had like 2 months. But the reason why I put this card in here because it's like it's fair. It's not a broken card. Like it's good, but I don't think it's broken. The negation effect once on the field is a very fair like payoff. But I think generically what this card brings to the game is a generic level 10 synchro, which I think we've been lacking for quite a while. That gives a lot of decks an option, you know, to end on. We've seen Pendulum play it, we've seen like Warrior decks play it, we've seen a plethora of decks play it, most notably Soul Soul. Like, yeah, so this card deserving in my opinion 5th place of the best card released this year. So Burundi Flow. What more can I say? It's a very good card. Read it. Like it's going to have a lot of implications towards next year as well. So I think this card is going to be a staple extra deck card for the months ahead, potentially even years ahead. So yeah, 5th place Burundi Flow. Next we have Utopian Draco Future. So this was a tough one. It didn't see a lot of success when it first came out. I think it took a couple of months to see success. And when it did, it was like early days Phantom Knights without DPE, and it's most recently the Tri Brigade Lureless deck, which spams XYZs like nothing. So this card's like found its place now in the meta game, but it's a very insane card. Like this card's really busted. The fact that like you can like Zeus over it if you need to as well. Like I don't think that ever comes up, but the fact that it's like a monster negate, big body, can't be destroyed. By card effects, sorry, and yeah, I think it's a good card. Like, it's definitely worth putting on this list. I wasn't gonna put it higher, in my opinion, but it's just the results it's had. Like, only recently has seen its place in the format. So I think it deserves number 4. Again, it's going to be an XYZ staple in a lot of like XYZ decks for the years ahead, potentially even months. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this card gets put into like different decks as new sets get released. But I think number 4, like yeah, good card. Number 3, so I put Herald as the final in this place. So Drytron before Herald, Drytron before like Nova Drive was like top 3 decks, right? So I think Diviner, what it does to Drytron, but not only Drytron, like Fairy support in general. The fact it sends a Fairy from deck to grave as well is like, it just like people forget that it's not just extra deck, it's deck to grave. So you can send like Eva off it. You can like it'll have a more of an impact. I think we get a fairy support, right? I think it might, it's not confirmed, but I think Ghost of the Past 2 will get some fairy support. So I think this card will get even more play. It's found its place in the game right now in Drytron, and that's fine. Like Drytron has been around the whole year consistently doing well, and this card has been the soul, like the core of the deck. Obviously, other than like the Drytron names like Alpha, Beta, like Gamma, all those. But this is the card that like gives that deck like an extra consistency, raises the ceiling of the deck, and just a good normal sum of the deck. Like this card's like really good. But it's just the fact that it's been so consistent throughout the entire year in Drytron decks and its implications in going forward in the game. So I think a deserving number 3. If you guys agree, let me know in the comments. If you don't, I'd love to hear why. So okay, number 3, Diviner of the Herald. And then number 2, we have Pot of Prosperity. So this was such a difficult one. I wanted to put this card number 1. I think I don't know. I feel this card's like when it first got released, I read it a couple of times. It's one of those cards where you read like, wow, it says that. Like it actually lets you see like the top 6 cards potentially in the deck. I think originally when it first got released, it was like Tri Brigade, then like Dino. Some Drytron players were using it as well, but I think Dino were using it like go second, and I think someone said that isn't the purpose of Dino to go second to OTK, and then people were doing like stupid damage with Dino, and it's like it didn't even care about the half damage. It was OTK through half damage, which is nuts. I think Tri Brigade was where it first got. It's like, wow, this card's actually insane, because they were doing like Tri Brigade combos, right? And they were just searching for like Pure Order, like making Pure Order strike like super accessible. So like if you typically you have Tri Brigade combo, right, and you just go end of turn Prosperity, dig for a hand trap, dig for like a certain hand trap against a matchup, or dig for a strike, Pure Order. Yeah, this card's like insane. This card's so good. It'll be around for like months. I think. I don't think it's ban this worthy. I don't think it's worth like limiting. Like who knows? Like in the future, definitely not in the next like couple of months. But I think this card's like it's just one of those power creep cards that just get released. And you read it a couple of times, it's just like, wow, this card's really good. I want to put Small World in here, but I think small like a lot of cards in Burst of Destiny are just insane, right? I think if you watch my top 5 sets of the year, like yeah, a lot of cards are worth putting on this list. But I think I want to see. I did research, right, and it's just the results consistently do well this year. They've been released, and I think Pot of Prosperity is a deserving number 1. Sorry, number 2. Number 1 is next, which is DPE. So this is my card of the year. Man, this card is just insane. I think this card alone is a very good card. Very good, not insane, but it's the engine that makes it insane. Your 3 Fusion Destiny, your Celestial, your Dasher, your Phoenix Enforcer. That engine, right, is just unbelievable. It's classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Power creep, right, but it's just like, it gives life to so many decks. We saw Sky Striker, Invoked. I was playing it in True Draco. I won like an Iron Man. I won like £200, $200 Iron Man with True Draco DPE, right? And it's just like, it's the fact that it gives life to so many like not dead decks, but like forgotten about decks, which is insane. Oh, 30 as well. I think 30 is the main reason why this card's on this list. But I think Fusion, like I think this card DPE is just going to be the main poster card going to like nationals. I don't think they'll hit it in the next 6 months. I think they'll leave it as it is. It's like, let's be honest now. Like look at the YCS, right? Remote to YCS. The insect deck that got second to Enhancer's list, it was heavy around DPE. It gives life to like Artifact Scythe. That card's not healthy, but the fact it gives life to different synergies, it has like implications where it could destroy a card in the field, pop an effect, like all those sort of implications this card brings to the game. And I love this card. I think this card's so cool. And the success it's had, it hit the ground running, right? I remember going to regional Leicester, first weekend at Burst of Destiny, the very first weekend, And I looked around the room, everyone's playing DP, right? So it's just one of the cards that's like, it's cards of the year, absolute cards of the year. But yeah, I want to hear you guys' opinions. Like, let me know what's your top 3 or what's your top 5. Drop a comment. Like, let me know. Let me know if you agree, disagree. If there's any cards I think that I haven't mentioned. I'd be super interested. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. The love all this year, like, it's been crazy. The growth on Twitch, YouTube. Yeah, like, hopefully the same next year. Just gonna keep working hard. And yeah, I was just sick. Like, all the messages and stuff. Yeah, appreciate it all. And hope everyone has a blessed Christmas, New Year. And we'll see you guys soon. So take care, guys. Have a good one.